Hello and welcome to another cast of Kerbal Space Program. Also, the first video I'm going to be putting up on YouTube of Kerbal Space Program. It's been a long road. When I left off, we took Jebediah Kerman off into the great depths of space. We took him to the moon, and then he crashed. He landed, we took off, we ran out of fuel, and he crashed and died. But he sent us a lot of useful information which gave us science. By the way, we are playing on career mode. And that science gave us monopropellants. Will that help us get to the moon and back for a change? I don't know, but Bill Kerman here is going to find out. We're trying a brand new rocket model that I've built for myself. We'll see if that works. No, I've got random chunks of other experimental vessels that I'll have to recover later. But yeah, apart from that, we're just gonna see what we can actually do with this series of rockets. Oh, I actually forgot to place my what do you call it on here? The stabilizers. But that's okay. Shouldn't cause any issues for us. Make sure our stages are right. We're gonna fire off our 3 liquid engines at the bottom. Which we shouldn't require too much thrust. I have my velocity chart, my trusty velocity chart, off to the right of me, so I can keep an eye on where my velocity should be. Roughly, it should be about. You want to get to a velocity of 100 meters per second after your first, in your first 1,000 feet, and then about another 10 meters per second every second afterwards as your cap. Any faster than that, and you're actually wasting fuel. Fighting against the terminal velocity of the atmosphere. At least that's my understanding. I really have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. But we're going to give this a shot. Bill Kerman. Salute to Bill. 3, 2, 1. Looking good. I'm actually going to cut my liquid fuel 100%. We're almost to 1,000 and we're only 30 shy of being at the terminal. So I'll give myself about 25% thrust. You can see my thrust down here. There's my velocity. There's my altitude. We want to be at 121 for 2,000. We're still a little shy. I'm going to get myself right up to that limit. I want to be at 148 by 4,000. We're there. Looks like we've reached terminal. 6,000. I want to be at 180. Oh, this is fantastic. I think this rocket's gonna make it. Hey, Zico, welcome to the stream. Zico, we're actually doing a dual cast right now. I am going to be sending this video up online as well as YouTube. And we're making good progress here. I'm going to back off that liquid fuel again. 12.5, I want to be at 342. We're already past where we want to be. We're going to start making our turn. Solid fuel's going to run out pretty soon. Actually, we're going to let this level off. There we go. There's our turn to 90. Now, 20,000. Yeah, we can just go full throttle. No big deal now. I'll send you the link to the channel as soon as I'm done with this. Alright, we have made a great rocket. Look at the fuel I've got left. This is fantastic. And I still have another stage past this one. I'm trying to remember. Wow. Cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it. Okay. Perfect. Yes. I'm trying to remember what size engine I put on this. What size did I give it? LV909. Is that the... Yeah, good. I gave it the nice atmospheric one. Go team. Well done, Bill. Well done, sir. Ah, doctor, doctor, doctor. Oh, a little more. A little to the left. Watching my ball here. I want to go for the horizon. Okay. So basically, music. It's the music. Alright. Just keep an eye on the orbital map. We've got 59 seconds till we reach our point. How much thrust will I need to give it? I just want to see. It's going to take 1300. Let's go ahead and start burning now. The second that dies, I'll kick it off and go to my next engine. Boom. That's a thing of beauty right there. Now this engine, while it doesn't have that much power, it's highly efficient. Very, very efficient. I'm leaving that one behind as we speak. We'll be going on full burn for a little while here. Which is okay, I'm alright with that. Let's go ahead and point right there. Get right on the point that they show me on my ball. At least I'm trying to. Damn. This yellow dotted line is going to be my goal. For those of you who have not played Kerbal Space Program, that's my maneuver mode. Now, what's really happening, what is in actuality happening, is blue line. That is where I'm currently traveling to. And as of right now, I'm sinking below the horizon. Shit. I should have actually engaged those engines sooner. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. I'm going to bring myself back up to the 45 just to elongate this a little bit more. I may very well have slightly botched this this orbit. But, you know, it's a science. I'm perfecting it. I can still get there, right? My apoapsis is dropping. There's 2 points in any orbit that I've found in the game. There's the apoapsis and the Zico. What was the other one? The apoapsis or epoapsis or shit. The AP and the EP. I know that much. Your AP is the point that's furthest from the planet. The EP is the point that's closest to it. Somewhere in there should be my EP. Hey, there we go. We've elongated it. We're actually gaining altitude again. We'll just tilt my ship back down here, closer to the horizon. There's my periapsis. Periapsis. Holy shit. I want the periapsis to come to above the atmosphere. Almost 80,000. Beautiful. My apoapsis is growing to about 206. This is out of the atmosphere. Great. Now, all we're going to do, a little time lapse. I'm going to get to the apoapsis, and I'm going to push down this way, engaging more force in this direction, because that's going to elongate my orbit on this side of the planet. changing where my periapsis is. Oh no, here comes the music. The viewers are going to play the music. Zico, you know I'm gonna... Zico, if you start trolling me... Yeah, this is not a time for the music, Zico. I didn't skip it, I paused it. If I wasn't doing videos, same time. Alright, so we're almost to our apoapsis. The goal of this mission is the moon. I'm trying to make it to the moon. Nice and easy. I'm not gonna go too fast. Alright, 30 seconds. I'm pointing the wrong way there. I want to point... Oh, there's where I need to go. Actually, I wonder if I can... Yeah, there's my little... Cool. Still got a lot of monopropellant. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and start engaging now. My apoapsis is staying the same because I'm there right now. The periapsis is growing. And eventually they'll start to try and trade places. Which is what I want. Excellent. Perfect. Let's see. Actually, hang on a second. I want to slingshot this way. And what I've learned, maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like the easiest place to slingshot away from is at the periapsis. Set that as our target. Gives us some extra data. Data is always good. I think I have enough science to travel further. I just gained the monopropellant, so the fuels, the monopropellant, everything like that, it should help. You're gonna wait till this periapsis comes back around this way. I'm just burning in the opposite direction, and right about there should be wonderful. So we're gonna make a flight plan. We're gonna plan a maneuver here. See, as I expand the periapsis right there, apoapsis just shoots out. And just to show you visually, Kerbil, the planet that we're at right now, there's the moon. The moon almost goes completely circular around Kerbil. If I move this flight plan to where the apoapsis is, look how much smaller that circle is. If I bring it back to the periapsis, I can actually almost, even from there, I can almost intercept the moon. But we're going to give it just a little more thrust from the periapsis. Looks like that's going to be our point to intercept. It's just after. In fact, there it is. It's minute change. The same amount of burn, just a couple degrees down the line, can make a huge difference. I like that approach. And it actually brings me on the front side. I'd be okay with that. Excuse me. So, we have a flight plan. We're going to go ahead and time warp. We'll have to zip us around the planet a little bit more. As we reach here. 3, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 minutes. Good. It's telling me I need 1 minute and 44 seconds of burn time. Holy shit. Let's go ahead and start now. Was I burning? Maybe not. I'm still learning how the RCS works. We'll see. Still have quite a bit of fuel. Actually, we're running out on this rocket. We'll probably burn up the last of it. Keep an eye on it. I'm not sure how much longer I'll be streaming. I'm currently at my parents' place in Florida for Christmas. Tomorrow I'll be back in sunny South Dakota. Why am I leaving? I don't know. Running low, running low. 3. Get a little more out of it. Come on, Bill Kerman, you can make it. Oh, I'll have to use a little bit of my lander. Ooh, there it is, there it is. We will do no more. Perfect. Staging. Zico, what can you tell me about the RCS? These. What are they really useful for? Can I project myself forward using them? Is there any way to do that? I know that they help you twist around, but what about other maneuvers? Like, can I do some kind of cool forward push? Or can I slow myself? See, that just used my rocket. Gotta learn how those work. Yep. Yes, use my rockets, but what is the monopropellant used for? That's my question. That's what we're going for here. I want to learn what they're most useful for. Sorry, something in the eyes. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we'll get rid of all the extra nonsense of the dotted lines. And there is our trajectory right now. I'm going to see, let's see if I can go ahead and project myself a little more here. If I were to do this. Oh, we're actually decreasing it just a hair. Oh shit. Turn around, go the other way. I was asking the monopropellant and RCS systems. What can they be used for? What are they most useful for? What can you do with them? Can you project yourself forward with them? Or slow yourself down? And how? I have my RCS system activated now. So I can spin around using them. And they're... seems as though they're handy for that sort of thing, but... I just don't know. I'm going to speed myself up significantly, but not so much that I end up smashing into the moon. Here's a moon encounter. What do I have to do? I have to slow myself down considerably. That's one hell of an orbit. I did not get very close, did I? Wow. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start doing this maneuver a little bit now. Work on getting myself exactly where I need to be. They help me maneuver. So I cannot, in fact, slow myself with them in space. I can't slow myself down at all. Because that was actually the entire idea behind bringing them. Just shrinking this orbit down. You can see it starting to wrap around. And then suddenly I'll be caught in the gravity of the moon as an object surrounding it. Here it comes, nice and easy. Beautiful. And the more I slow myself down, the more that orbit shrinks. Now, the sun is here. My issue is I have no lights. So I have to land here. Can I use them to land Zico in a low gravity environment? Because I don't know how to engage them. I'm going to start looking it up now. Rotate and translate. Rotate and translate. Translation means taking you from here in the same facing and moving you in any direction. That being said, how to use RCS thrusters, Kerbil Space Program. Aha! Okay. Obviously the controls are not the same, because I was just told to press the R key to turn it on. Problem is, I'm using this, which I don't want to. Whoa, no. Okay, auto camera. So, the question is, how do I move myself forward and backward? Or to translate. All this monopropellant, and I can't do anything with it. Shift control. Ah, here we go. Shift and control, but you have to turn on docking mode. There's my problem. So, let's go to docking mode. Hey, look at that. Wait, that's up and down. Forward, back. Hey, look at that. Can I... Oops. So it's only in docking mode that I can do that. Alright. I see. Let's keep going. So they're useful for docking. Who knew? A little faster. So, there is our target. Right there on the line. Actually fairly useful because it'll be pulling away from me as I'm coming in. I'm going to go ahead and line myself up. I'm actually going to slow myself by another 40 meters per second, I'll say. Docking mode. Wait a minute. Did I slow my... 132. Wait, which direction am I going? Now I'm confused. Why did it show me moving faster? Because I'm facing the wrong way like an idiot. Because I'm used to using my rocket in that direction, of course. We'll use some monopropellant from this distance. That's funny. I can't believe I just did that. Actually, I can. I can totally believe I just did that. It's not a whole lot, but it's enough. Just gonna continually slow ourselves down. Use up that monopropellant. Can we do a crew report while we're doing this? Nothing to report. How about our temperature? No, there's nothing to be... There'll be absolutely nothing to report there either. Check out the orbital map. We're coming in closer. Whoops, wrong one. There. Docking. Continue to spray that out that direction. I want to save the rocket until I absolutely need it. So as you see, I just don't have all that much. In fact, if I could use this more, that would be fantastic. Coming down to 150. Let's check the orbital map again. Can keep on going. Docking, keep spraying. Do-do-do-do-do. I have a lot of monopropellant, so I can use up the whole thing. And now that I know how to use it, I'll be able to use it more efficiently. Look at that. That is exactly where I wanted to land. Perfect. Go ahead and come on in. 100x. Perfect. And I believe this should put us right in line with the orbit of the moon. Should put us in a nice little crater too. Alright, staging. Need to turn this back on. We'll continue to use up the rest of that. One large gross adjustment. See how this works. Use them in tandem. It would actually just make more sense to get rid of the whole monopropellant system and put a 400 fuel barrel. It's very stressful coming into the moon. Yeah, as it turns out, I'm not going to have enough fuel. That's a bummer, isn't it? Yep, there goes the rest of the fuel. So. Well, I'll be damned. The damn RCS fuel is actually slowing us down. Check that out. I'm dropping, but not as fast as I could be. Well, at least he can come in for a nice soft landing where he will then spend his life in eternity on the moon. Actually, it's not going to be able to slow me down enough for that. Poor Bill Kerman. Bill, you're just not going to make it, brother. Well, here we are on a nice slow descent to the moon. This is going to be the longest video of a Kerbil's death ever. I do believe that's what I'm going to put as the video title: Witness the Death of a Kerbil. Priceless. Slowest descent ever. Well, I don't think I have much research I can get. I've made a couple trips here. You were watching earlier. You saw my other trips I made. There is no more research I can do before he dies. Crew report, nothing. I even collected samples and did what do you call it? I sent them back. If only I had a little rocket. You fell asleep. How could you fall asleep watching? Oh, never mind. Oh. The monopropellant. Keep firing. Don't click on another window while you're firing your monopropellant in a desperate attempt to save yourself. Actually, it's going to be kind of funny because even though it's going nice and slow, it's going to be fast enough that it's just going to blow up. Bill Kerman, he's so courageous and stupid that he just doesn't know. He doesn't understand how hard he's going to hit. Oh! He lived! What? Yeah, he lived! He lived! Well, it's good to see you made it, buddy. We'll deploy your parachute. Well, Mr. Kerman. La-di-da-di-da. I can't believe he made it. The monopropellant was worth something. We will keep the data to transmit. EVA report. Keep the data to transmit. La-di-da-di-da. Well, let's do the surface temperature. Store the experiments. Hop in. As board. Check our temperature. Wonderful. So, there's our electric charge. We can turn off the SAS and the RCS. I lost my batteries. Oh. Okay, well, now we have to figure out review stored data. 32, 30. All right. Transmit. 24 science added. Well, he's out of electricity. If only I had a solar panel. Maybe that's what I'll use my research on. Well, stay tuned next time when we will have, hopefully, a successful Kerbil landing. Bill. Show them what you're made of, Bill. We'll be back again next time.